Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing this green fall makeup look. Anytime that I think fall, I think like orange, burnt orange, olive green. So that's what inspired me to do this video. So let's get right into the video. So I already moisturized using the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Moisturizer. So now I'm going to go into some setting spray, and I'm going to be using the Maybelline Lasting Fix setting spray. And I'm just going to go ahead and spray this all over the face. I'm going to go ahead and dry that with my fan. Once that's dry, I'm going to go into a gripping primer, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. Power Grip Pink Primer. And I'm just grabbing like a pump and a half, and I'm going to put it in the areas where I crease. So while I allow this gripping primer to dry up, I'm going to go into my eyebrows, and I'm going to be using the NYX Brow Glue. And I'm just going to grab a very small amount. Like I'm just kind of cleaning up whatever's on the actual brush off. And I'm just going to go ahead and kind of shape up my eyebrows. So I brush them the opposite way, and then I'm brushing them off to the side. And then same with the other eye, the other eyebrow. I'm just going to brush it the opposite way and then brush it back into place, just creating the shape that I want. So now that the primer is dry, I'm going to go ahead and carve out my eyebrows, or just clean them up, not necessarily carve them out. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Super Stay Concealer. So I just like to start off in the middle and then drag the product over. And I'm going to put some on the middle. And now I'm going to go in with a flat brush and just start patting this, kind of semi-dragging it onto the skin. And right now I will also be prepping my eyelids for the eyeshadow. So to set the eyelids, I'm just going to use the Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder. And I'm just grabbing a powder puff. I used it on the opposite side. It's early. I haven't had all my coffee. But anyways, so we're just going to set the eyelids. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into an eye stick. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Eye Stick, and it's this just super pretty shimmery green. And I'm just gonna put this on my lid. So I'm just gonna shape out my lid and just cover it all up. And then with my finger, I'm just gonna start kind of blending this, especially like around the crease, just making sure that it doesn't look so harsh. And then same for the other eye. Next, I'm going to go in with this Essence Dancing Green palette. And we're just going to go into this green right here, this like olive green. And I'm using a small fluffy brush. This is the Eco Tools Defined Crease Brush. I'm just going to tap that in here, tap off any excess, and go right into the crease. Same for the other eye. And then I'm going to pick up this color right here, and with a flat brush, with a small flat brush, I'm just going to pack that onto the brush and put this on my brow bone. Like all around the bottom, really, of the eyebrow. I'm going to go back into the green shadow stick and just put a little bit more on, since with the eyeshadow it kind of lost its color. Well, the shimmer, not the color. And then now, with no additional product on that small fluffy brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out a bit more. So we are done with the eyes for now. And now we're gonna go on to the face. So I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. This is in the shade 150 Neutralizer. And I'm just gonna put some on my under eye. Just literally like one sponge, because this product, a little goes a long way. And then I'm gonna grab this small blending sponge and I'm just gonna start patting this in. And now I'm going to go into foundation. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation. And I'm just going to grab like half a pump and put it on my face. A little bit down the nose. And then to blend this out, I'm going to be using the Makeup Eraser blending sponge. Now that the foundation is on, next is our concealer, and I'm going to be using the Maybelline Superstay Concealer. And I'm just going to put it right here on the outer corner. Same for the other eye. I want to be like super careful around the outer corner because of the eyeshadow. Then we're going to put some down the nose, and then on the chin, and on the side of the nose. Oh God. So now we're just going to allow that to sit on the skin for about 20 to 30 seconds. So after about 20 seconds, we're going to grab our blending sponge and just spray the blending sponge. And we're just going to start patting in the concealer. And I like to start from the bottom, like up and then to the sides. Just because I like my my eye concealer to really sit on the skin and be bright. And now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Translucent Powder and a powder puff and just swirl this in and then tap off any excess off and go right into the under eye. And now I'm going to grab a big fluffy brush and same thing, just swirl it in the translucent powder. Tap off any excess and go all over the rest of my face. Now we're going to go into bronzer, and I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Bronzer. And I'm just going to be using this EcoTools Full Blush brush, but I'm using it for bronzer. I honestly think that there's no rules to what you should use the brushes for. If they say they're for blush, you can use them for your bronzer. If they say that they're for the brow bone, you can use them for your concealer. So we're going to tap off any excess makeup and go right into the cheekbones. And then also on the forehead. And I'm also going to put a little bit, like whatever, if there's any left on the side of my nose. And now I'm going to go into blush, and for the blush I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me blush. This is in the shade 50 Wine. And grabbing this e.l.f. blush brush, I'm just going to kind of swirl it in lightly and then tap off any excess and go right into the high points of my cheeks. And now we're going to go ahead and lock in all this powder. So I'm going to go back into that Maybelline Lasting Fix and just spray my entire face. And then we're going to go ahead and dry this. And now we're going to go into eyeliner. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. H2O Proof Eye Pen. Eyeliner pen. And I'm just going to go ahead and do the eyeliner off camera and then I'll be back. So now that the eyeliner is on, we're going to go and curl our lashes. And now we're going to go in with mascara. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Falsies Surreal Mascara. This mascara seriously does not move. Like when I take off the makeup, I'll do the Garnier Micellar Water Foaming wash one, like the gel-like kind of, and even that won't take it off. Like I have to go in with the liquid form. It's so good. And now we're going to go back into the Dancing Green palette, and with a kind of, this brush is kind of like fluffy but stiff and not too crazy small. I'm just going to pick up the green shade here, and I'm going to put this on my lower lash line, like just mainly on, I'm going to try to do just the outer corner first and see if I want to just do it all. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and just do the whole water line. Yeah. Oh, and for the brush, this is from like the Storytime collection. This was a gift from either my husband or my sister-in-law. I have these brushes, and then I have like the wand ones. I can't remember who gifted me what. But look at this. Isn't it so pretty? I love Harry Potter. So now we're going to go ahead and spray our face again before we go into the lipstick. So once again, grabbing that Maybelline Lasting Fix and just spraying it all over my entire face. And going ahead and drying that. So now we're going to go on to the lipstick. I'm going to be using this NYX Lingerie XXL, and this is in the shade Hot Caramello. And this has a similar tip to the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink lipsticks, so I'm also not going to be going in with any lip liner. Just going to grab this little mirror here. This one's a bit more like, it moves a little bit more, so I'm going to be very careful. And this one is a 16-hour wear, it says. This is the first time I'm using it, so we'll test it out. Alright you guys, and that is all for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!